realizing I've already said something about this situation. And for me personally, I already know a lot of curse words means you don't have vocabulary words. So I posted anyway because just to see. Everyone's not perfect. And in me, as far as cursing with like every single word in the sentence is a curse word. I didn't even know you can make a sentence with all curse words until I watched me on the video. Shut up, Tony, I did. Whew. Whew. And that's when I lack of sleep. And then I came back and tried to say something about it again. And now that I've had, when I came back to speak again, it was very difficult. I have to recognize when, because I didn't realize I cursed that much till I watched it. First of all, nearly that much. It was like nothing but curse words. And I'm like, dang, China, I didn't know you knew that much bilingual. I didn't want to be that bilingual. And so, no, I didn't say I didn't mean what I said. I said I could have said it with different words. We came out with the same result. Except for I wouldn't have had so much bilingual. It would have still been a little bit lingual. Whew, that cracked me up all the time. Yeah, you can get some lingual still. Whoo-wee. Every time I laugh, I realize how much I ain't even breathing. I need some more oxygen some kind of way. I think I might be catching a little cold. But anyway, what I should have tried to say in a better way is when we look at other videos or go through life and look at it, and we try a method. Now, who am I to tell anyone what method to use on their station? Yet, I am going to say this. As again, I'm not the supervisor. I'm not the motherfucking co-worker, baby. I'm a disgruntled client of yours, Genius. And I don't have no membership. I didn't buy no book. Good thing. And I don't throw rocks first. I might throw your own rock back at you. Because I have no rocks over here to throw. None. None to hit people with and none to throw sin. There's two types of rocks. Okay? When you kind of cast the first stone, and the one when you throw and hide your hand. Now, when we're trying to think of things for our own platforms, I would think that if I tried a certain technique, whatever it is, even if it's a load of belt punch, I don't really see McDonald's and Burger King fighting like that. But let's just say that's the way we fight today. Because we are looking out on the morning rain. Okay? Meaning, morning could be morning. So that would mean today. Looking out on today's rain. So we still don't have RAIN. Okay? Looking out on the morning rain. Lord, I used to be so inspired. So they think. And when I knew I had to face another day, Lord, it left me feeling so tired. Before the day I met you, life was so unkind. But you're the key to my peace of mind. And I don't look to Trinius to make me feel. I don't look to any kind of man to make me feel human, female, child. And then when I got to the part when I was studying this song, natural woman, you make me feel like a natural woman. You make me feel. Okay, so then I got to thinking. I know Aretha didn't write the song. Let's always remember that. But she chose to sing it. Now, I think that it's still a Jesus song. And so now, see, you can look out and be mourning, M-O-U-R-N. You can look out on a new day. But you can wake up and still have Trump as president. So you're going to have a mourning that's mourning. Because you're going to be mourning all the loss of all your rights, but we're not getting into that. I don't know why the white people think it's not going to be them too. Did he say only blacks? Did the people that make that coal get any extra customers for coal? Did the coal man come by? Did anybody go revert to coal? So those coal makers and the miners. The miner, that sounds a little less than adult, don't it? You gotta be careful what they name you. I know what a miner is. A man that's underage acting that goes under that damn ground. I'm not laughing like that. I'm just saying, what if what's making me laugh is not what I said. It's what I did. Is it possible to use two definitions of the word in one sentence? And honey, that's been going on for quite a while, hasn't it? I just realized that, honey. Things are fun when you realize it. I don't care if I should have known in third grade. That you could utilize one word like minor and cause it to mean two things in one sentence. That's a bad mamma jamma. Now that's rapping. You've been shot by a smooth criminal. Minor. Oh, calm down. Now, of course we're going to go around in live and see things and decide, oh, I like that color. Let's utilize that on the wall. Let's see if we can get the computer to put that on my background. Next thing you know, I see the color of my electric guitar on someone's backdrop. Oh, it's nice. I like my color. Unless I create that color myself, I can't say nothing really. Right? But I'm like, But the thing is, I could say, the fuck, they put that color on mine. Or I could say, oh, it seems people do like that color, huh? Glad I used it first on my guitar before he put it on his wall. But you know, it looks like it's going to get a little trendy. Then you don't have to be mad. But you could be mad and say, he just used that color because he saw it on my guitar. Well, unless you're going to use purple for Purple Rain, I don't know nobody that really got close to owning a color. So, anything like that. So now what we got to do is, if I wanted to, because we're all walking around in life, whether we're sitting in a chair and walking around through the computer or use virtual reality, which I need to do more of, and walk around in there, it would be the same thing, and just there's different angles, I guess. You can exist more so when you put that virtual reality thing on. I went to a whole concert in that bad baby. I went to a few pride parades and everything. I forgot I'm going to have to go to some. I haven't been in yet this year before they take them down. But guess what? You've been there. But let me get back. So in all of these ventures are different ways of seeing things that people have done in life. You can see life from your living room in that VR or on YouTube. You'll see ideas, ways to create, ways to see something so that you can use and evolve and make something grow on your stuff. It takes so much energy when competing to neglect your customer base. McDonald's doesn't do that. In order to sabotage Burger King's crowns. Because he keeps kinging. And Ronald keeps Ronalding like a clown. You see? So you don't want to be looking like that, genius. Because what you've done is you have unproductive man hours. I could have said work hours, but we're going to say you used your man hours unproductively. We're going to keep it like that. Even though I'm pro-woman, but since we're talking about your hours. And so now, in that, what you want to do is go back and see if you actually increased your customer base. Because we don't have to think chosen at all. We just have to think correctly. And see, if we don't think evil, then we can kill two birds with one stone, meaning you, genius. Because remember, I'm not working. You're now getting another piece of free advice. Or, no, let's go ahead and say, just come to the customer, freely advising you. In case you feel some sort of way. But see, the thing is that you will feel some sort of way. Which means you'll probably ignore this beautiful piece of advice. As a matter of fact, you'll probably feel some sort of way of some woman with these spaghetti-ass dreadlocks trying to tell you. Well, I say, if you dip your brush in the paint, you're bound to be painted. Now, you don't know where I got that from. But you do keep dipping your brush in my paint over here. Or your toe in the swimming pool. And we don't drink Kool-Aid. We got ocean spray. Okay? So you're trying to figure out the flavor of the Kool-Aid over here. And you don't even know that this ain't Kool-Aid. You just think this is the best Kool-Aid you ever had. Let me take me some over here, and I'm going to catch it up in my pinky toenail. Because I don't feel like bringing no cup of full. It's too heavy. I don't want them to think I learned something from them. So I'm on purpose not learn a damn thing. I don't know how much ocean spray you can carry in a toenail. So now let's get back to the point where you can understand. When we practice different methods of procuring, I would think if this is my job, I should be procuring customers or inventory. If my inventory is my mouthpiece, what do I need to procure so that my mouthpiece can have more inventory? I would need to procure more information than I already have instead of just dabbing bits and pieces from people that I think I'm smarter than, yet I want to dab out their head. Okay? Now, another thing you want to know is the computer is built off the black female's brain, not the black male brain. I didn't say you have to think you're not as smart as me. I just think that you have to always remember that. I'm vice president and you're not. That doesn't mean I get points. That means you need to figure out how that happened. You need to figure out why there's no black man in the office. And you need to figure out why the black female vice president is standing next to another race. And they're both Democrat. And I say, it's because you didn't come stand there. As a whole, all Black Lives Matter? Okay, then it matters that you didn't go run for president, black man. It matters you didn't talk one into running like they did Martin Luther. Oh, women did that, remember? Rosa Parks and her friend, my aunt, driving Rebecca Carr. Y'all don't know who you're talking to. I got a whole lot of people in this race. That's where you begin to understand. Once you learn, I get on Ancestry.com. When I first learned that that I'm cousins with Ulysses S. Grant because we share a grandfather, I felt like I grew. I'm growing now. As I tell you, you ain't gonna beat that. Oh, I got another way to tell you. Just came to my head. I'm learning everything on this video with you. Well, actually before you, because you're gonna hear it after I give it. But I'm learning it as it's coming out of my mouth. The female has a maiden name, but her maiden name has many maiden names. So when you look at me, you're looking at every father I have. When you look at me, the female, realize I create men, literally. So you have to realize this is 20 to the 4. Every number is divisible by 2. 0 is neither negative or positive. And you have to realize 0 times 2 means you still got 2. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. If you got $0 in your left pocket and $2 in your right pocket, and you multiply it by your left pocket, how many dollars do you have in both pockets total? Then stop letting them tell you that 0 times the number is 0. Aren't we adding when we multiply? So why when 4 plus 0 is still 4? If you multiply it by 0, it should be some multiple 4s. 4 every time you multiply it. And since it's a 0, it can just remain 4. Oh, maybe. Oh, because 4 times 1 is what? I think there's 5 numbers on the paper. Yeah. I'm thinking if you have a number 4 on the piece of paper, and then you make a multiplication sign, and you put a number 1 on the piece of paper, let's put those in our pocket. You got $4 in one pocket, $1 in the other pocket. When you multiply, do you have $4 in your pockets? No, you still have 5. I didn't say don't do the math test the way the test is testing. I said you need to take your brain and say a testing 1, 2. So now that we just got a little new math class, and it ain't new math, It's the way you need to be mapping. When you spent your man hours taunting, you should have fired yourself. Because if you had hired somebody on hourly salary and they used your time is money and that hourly salary is money. So you done doubled up when you got this motherfucker working for you, and you need him working because you got too many customers you try to get or got or keep. So when you have your own business, you wouldn't hire someone to do that, would you? Because if so, you might as well just go be a gang member. You're gang banging on the internet, man. I thought you was above that type of mentality. But let me tell you why that's stupid and why the gangbangers are still down there, not like the mafia. For one thing, they never think they need an accountant. For another thing, who am I, the accountant? You have to at least take a bookkeeping class. A little old minor bookkeeping. You don't have to take no full-fledged accounting class like me. Just take a little old bookkeeping class so that you can see how you're wasting your money and time on yourself. Because you don't even have no employees. You could have. If you had thought like this, I'm still not done. You need too much backup ground. You need too many past classes. You think I'm going on tangents? No, I'm going on brain formations for you. Yeah, because you need it. You know, it pisses the flower off when you walk by and don't notice the color purple. But you still want to pick the flowers and hand them to somebody. So it's all good to go around. The photographer takes a picture of a tree that's in your yard and makes money with it. So what? So long as he didn't do it for no damn reason. And you did it for no damn reason. Even. Which means if I thought you stole some customers or something, I don't have a reason because you didn't increase your customer base. Doing that did not increase your customer base. So what were you doing? You were wasting your own work man hours. Because we'll always be selling. When you did that, you didn't sell them anything. You're trying to sell me knowledge. Not go into your customers and see someone that you think is smarter than you and try to take the knowledge out of their head. You can never take knowledge from anyone. And you could never seem to be the knowledge one when you try to take the knowledge from someone whose platform is used to say, yeah, if you haven't noticed, I'm in the habit of saying out loud, very loud, what people do to me that most people won't say has been done to them. Solid gold, never want to be seen. Green, nor called dead. Red. You got me behind the curtain. But I don't have to stay behind no curtain like Richard Pryor. This is 2024. Why you make me the wizard? I told you I have every position in that show. Every time you come over here, you let me dictate what color it's gonna be. I like it like that. But I didn't say go to Kmart. They ain't got that many brick and mortars. Don't go to Kmart in your mind. In your mind, you can make it whatever it is. And you made it Kmart? Only thing Kmart was real good for was getting them lifelong batteries. Them batteries with their lifelong warranty. Now you can K to the mart. Before your battery run out, you just go ahead and exchange that bad baby out. Kmart was good for it. But they went out of business, huh? And you ain't even got no tires like Kmart did, so everybody buy something when they go in there and get the tires fixed at Kmart and getting the free battery. Because they ain't gonna just put it in, you don't have to wait. Ain't nobody, man, buying nothing in that Kmart. They got that little ice cream scoop in there. I just give me a little ice cream. Don't let Kmart be smarter. So what I'm trying to say is, don't participate in things that are not lucrative. When you have a chosen platform, you don't want to do unscrupulous, or at least visibly unscrupulous. Which means you're hitting the bottom of the barrel on a narcissist playing around in the chosen world. Which means I'm trying to make this game funner, and you're being a sophomoric, if anything. That's how you're supposed to be thinking. I'm not that one. I keep winning because I don't play the game. You can invite me to the card party, and I can arrive and never play a card game, yet walk around and see all the hands. No, I'm not playing the game. I just see how you play. Yes, very informative. I learned that about myself when I was in my late teens, early 20s. So now, in other words, a one-man team is a bad bitch at this card game. If ever I did want to sit down and play. But I don't give a fuck. I don't like to play games, games. You know, because it gets too loud. It becomes, this is before diagnosed with PTSD, so I may have had it all my life, but I don't like cards unless it's a friendly game of cards, and that's very rare. And when it gets loud, and people are slapping the cards and talking about each other, and even a partner will talk mean to the other partner, I don't know how to understand if it's for real or just a game. It feels very scary. Not that I think I'm going to get beat up, but that it's fearful for me personally because I'm trying to figure it out. I never tried to verbalize it. Because you see, I'm still at the card game. I mean, party, I should say. So it's not that type of fear, as far as. But it is, I don't like misunderstanding that talk. That hard talking about, you know what I'm trying to say. The taunting that goes along with playing dominoes and spades and tonk, heart. I can't distinguish whether I'm supposed to be mad, sad, or glad. It affects my emotions. To the point where I don't know if I'm supposed to be kicking this motherfucker's ass or not. I don't have the ability a lot of times to understand between a joke and a for real. And guess what? I don't have time to be wrong. So therefore, you can always be wrong on a 50-50, right? So I don't like to be the wrong where I thought it was a joke and it's not. So I stays on my button where this motherfucker got to be motherfucker talking to the wrong motherfucker. But this motherfucker, what did that boy just say, girl? So this insomnia and the PTSD snaps that fast. It snaps real fast. So don't make me the butt of your joke. Because you might not want to choke on your joke, okay? I'm not the one. If you're just having fun, have that fun that you had before I got there. Which means not fucking with me. You understand that? One or two bad words don't matter. Wasn't no other word for stop, blank, with me. No, that's what I'm talking about. So what you needed to do is learn that it cost you money when you didn't gain any customers from your fruitless efforts. Mainly because I don't have any customers for you to take over. McDonald's over there clowning, trying to figure out why the king has so many jewels in her crown. She just pulls up to the motherfucking showcase. Ain't made no money, and this bitch ain't mad. On top of which, the customers keep increasing a little bit, and I ain't brought none of them over to me. I'm pretending I'm trendiest, remember that. So what you do is cause your current customer base, if it did not decrease, it soon will. As they marinate on the way they think your platform has changed. And when they marinate on the fact that you're not really practicing what you were teaching in the life coach thing. And then it makes us remember, because I'm still this customer, remember. I'm not the person on the other platform yet. I'm this customer listening to you. Although I didn't listen to that, I just read the thumbnail and knew that I heard that over there. And I didn't feel like hearing you. It sounded as if you were going to talk about the little boy or the man. It didn't sound like you're going to do some life coaching. If in fact you do see some of your customers watching me. I don't know. I don't look into that. Remember, I'm not at work. I'm a customer that happens to be over here on the corner with a bullhorn. What's that song? Shout my troubles all over. Shout my troubles all over. Shout my troubles all over. One of these days. That's what I'm doing over here. And you came over here. Shout my troubles all over. Shout my troubles all over. Shout my. Sing and never get tired. Sing and never get tired. Holy Ghost, and I've been over here on my corner. I don't even have no bucket out for the people to drop me coins. I ain't got no pamphlets for people to buy and to listen to me read to them. And I can't read that good. Jehovah's Witnesses. Whatever they are, when they got that little bucket out there with the sign on it, while I'm out here, shout my troubles all over, shout my troubles all over, shout my troubles all over this day. Because I've been singing that song already. One of these days. It don't even say tomorrow, bitch. Excuse my language. It says one of these days. That's a good day. So I'm over here shouting the troubles all over, singing and never getting tired. Got that insomnia, I'm just insomnia. Ideas pop in, I just throw them in. Not because I'm trying to make a platform, but because I shout my troubles all over, shout my troubles all over, shout my one of these days. I end up shouting my because of the fact that I had to get back in my Bible again in life, because I felt the same way they was making me feel when I was a senior in high school, when they're trying to break this brain for that Air Force that you qualified for anyway at age 16. I don't know why you picked me. Because things I ain't done before, I can figure out. And I can figure if I feel like it. And I sure do feel like telling you that in order for McDonald's and Burger King to fight, you don't hear them talking about the other one's burger, and they be right across the street from each other, and Wendy's come up and stand next to them too. Taco Bell said, let me try this shit. Here I come. Church's Chicken. I'm on the corner. No, I'm not Church's Chicken. I'm shouting my troubles all over. Shout my troubles all over. Shout my. If anything, y'all need to listen to the trouble. Sound like that girl needs a double bacon cheese melted patty burger. Yeah, that's what she needs so she can stop all that shouting. She won't be hungry. I don't know what the fuck did you go to the corner where the girl's shouting and not make no money? Not make no new customers. She ain't got no bucket down there to throw coins. But I am that lady that wakes up early in the morning just to do her hair, y'all, because she cares now. Maybe I don't need too much attention these days. Her hair just isn't right without her makeup. She never wears her makeup. And then her mouth says, please, as I stand here, shouted my trouble. La-da-dee, la-dee-dow, la-dee, la-dee-dow. All of a sudden you think I'm homeless. I'm begging, please. Although the fault is not mine, I ask God why. God why. I'm on this platform. I'm not homeless. Not homeless. And I'm not begging for money. La-da-dee, la-dee-dow, la-dee, la-dee-dow. In fact, you're probably angry. I gave it to the women. I don't have much trouble unless you tell him. You tell her. She's just like me and you. I'm not homeless. Not homeless. I don't have to listen to no man go talking to me. I don't work for you. I got money. I got money. If I accidentally find a place to make you get real pissed off. La-dee-la-dee-dow, la-da-dee-la-dee-dow. Yes, I stand in on my corner telling things. You should go try to figure out how to get a bitch's blood up on the motherfucking table and stop trying to play with my motherfucking scandalous brother. What did you pick out the situation? That you're just like him is what you picked. You probably just made you a whole bunch of videos and started changing the dates on them like they knew. Because you picked that. That means that's where you're at. You're tired of pretending to be a life skills coach. Or you would have taken on the challenge of me instead of trying to beat me. You see me in your audience and you think that I'm smarter than you. I don't care who's smarter. I didn't come here as one of your fast food competitors. I am the customer. I'm not the plumber. I did not come to fix your sink. But it needs fixing. Do you see how basic these thoughts are? Caveman. Captain Caveman. And my son Trinius. Okay? Now put that in your mouth and smoke it. Don't come over here like that. Yeah? Now, I can't apologize and all that for the insomnia talk and the cursing talk, but I definitely don't mind coming back, correcting myself, and showing you, yeah, this is better than the curse one, isn't it? Don't lay on your stomach and slither like the snake in the garden, Adam. Remember, Adam, you're not missing a rib. So stop thinking like the delusional white man that wrote the book, or that part is written according to what they want to think. Because they used it to enslave us, people of color. Every person of color has been enslaved or encamped. But I say, I love me some God and I love the Bible. But you got to be careful of how you think you're going to interpret it to me. Because you got some women in there that ain't trying to hear that shit. And you'll end up doing what I tell you to do. Ask Kamala. Ask that motherfucker that's John Glenn. Send John Glenn up in there. Was she black too? Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all thought the white girls didn't had a bathroom? No. If you didn't see them in the movie, they weren't there. It's that there was no woman's bathroom, period. It's just that the black woman happened to get to work there first, like everywhere else. The slaves has done every job you've done already, white ladies. So stop being against us. We're the ones started this workforce for you. For the woman. Not for your white. And you work for me as Kamala. We're working for the president and the vice president right now, aren't we not? That last one was Pence and Trump. Both of them look a little low. Cowardly. No, one was trying to run from the race he knew was going to happen, and the other one tried not to show up all the way. Thinking he can let people in with guns and keep the cats. If that thing would have worked, somebody would have shot Trump in the head and took the presidency from him. And you just saw that diaper. You gotta think for your motherfucking self. Every time they put a so-called white president, you have to realize most of them are black. The very first one, whose name began with an H, I believe, he was black. George, black. Why? Wig. Lincoln, black. Why? He probably had one of them big old afros like Marge Simpson up under that hat. That's a doggone fro on Marge. Y'all didn't know Marge was black? You better ask Mariah Carey. Even black people didn't see that, I guess. Don't you see the girl with the dreadlocks playing the saxophone? Okay. Bart, he got white people hair. He came out like Homer. So who's smart in the show? The two black ladies, the black little girl and her mommy Marge. Y'all don't even see it when you write your own cartoon. Peace out. You better learn how to watch the Boondocks. You ain't watching Simpsons good either. Why y'all just watch a Family Guy and everything and you don't watch the Boondocks? You think you know what? How you think you know what the black man is and you ain't watching how he's evolved? You just watch the things where black people can't afford to see their own people? Oh, it gets on YouTube eventually. I thought I'd tell you. I had already seen Janet's concert before I went to it. It was already too much on the YouTube. I kept trying not to watch it. Because I'm like, y'all taking the concert away from me. But it was still awesome in person. Great concert. Yes, I'm still mad at you. I've been already ostracized. This will be my second time. Let's make that clear. Now you need to rethink how you're spending your man hours. You could have been somewhere with doing whatever, I'm trying to say, not say. You wasted some good old time. Messing with the lady on the corner. Shout my shopping troubles all over. Shout my singing never get tired. Singing never get tired. Insomnia never gets tired. Insomnia never gets tired. Never, 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 never. Especially that insomnia that's been in the military. Because you got them bad dreams. You got that migraine. I'll be up for a lot of reasons. And I don't have to go to work. Why do you think I'm working? Oh, because I sing and never get tired. And you don't know how to life coach it? Well, you sure ain't gonna instruct me. In fact, if I'm gonna play, baby, you don't want to entice me to play with you. If you thought I was playing already, I'm not. I'm just at the card party, remember. Looking at all the hands as I walk around. But you need another drink, girl? I'll get you a drink. Don't you? I'm gonna get all the girls a drink. You didn't know that? Did you get angry? I sent some of y'all men some money. But I ain't gonna let you pimp me. I'm not in the habit of giving men money. I don't know many women that are. I don't know many women, straight or whatever, that are in the habit of giving men money. Why are you feeling so fucking hurt? And then you try to trail and drag money out the vagina of the proactively practicing lesbian. So that's when, ladies, you can recognize when the man is jealous of the woman. Did I give these women too much money? Y'all look like y'all didn't want to give them none. Why you didn't put no money on these ladies on your platform's books? You ain't even clicked the $2 one Trinius for all these ladies up here. Is that what I did? I came and said, hello, ladies. Hi, how are you doing, ladies? Oh, you're so pretty. Here you go, ladies. Oh, I'm sorry what happened to your husband. Oh, that was mean of him. Maybe you shouldn't. Okay, here you go, baby. Oh, no. Yes, young lady, I sure will. Did you get mad at that? Oh, I'm not sorry. Motherfucker, I ain't in the closet. Don't play with me. If you ain't got no tipping money, that's your motherfucking problem. You're still wasting your man hours up in here. Now let me be at the break room again. My name will be there. Holla. Hi, ladies. Don't work for them. You trying to make me upset for them? It don't work out. It causes you to look like them because I end up talking so bad about them. That makes you angry? Well, then stop making them let you be their puppy and work for yourself. Didn't you make the money that I sent? That means you set the thing worth it. Didn't some guys get some money? Oh, that means they said something worth it, and then did they try to pimp me? Tell me to bring value to the table when I know whose baby I am? That motherfucker needs to shut the fuck up. And for you too. Yeah, because we all only have vagina and uterus in here. And anybody that wants to challenge whose baby I am, please orchestrate where we're to meet to get this blood tested. Other than that, know who the fuck you talking to, Trinius? The cursing Jackson child.